Hello everyone, myself Ansh and I welcome to you all to my YouTube channel A New Sunrise. In this video, we are going to discuss chapter 6 of Science Class 8, that is Combustion and Flame. I am going to explain you the chapter and also going to give you the notes through my slides. This is the part 2 of the chapter. One more part of the same chapter have been uploaded. You can get the link of it in the description box as well as in the comment box, or you can go to my channel and get the video there. Also, other chapters like Science chapter 1 to 5 have also been uploaded. You can get the link in the description box or to my channel. Now, let's go next. Let us see what are the topics that we are going to cover in this particular video. First topic that we are going to cover is flame. Second, we will learn about the structure of a flame. Third, we will know about non-luminous zone of a candle flame. Then after, we will learn about luminous zone of a candle flame. And then we will learn about dark zone of a candle flame. And then after, we will cover some more topics like fuel, idle fuel, fuel efficiency and calorific value, harmful effects caused by increasing consumption of fuel, and at last we are going to study the topic that is global warming and acidity. Now let us start the chapter. Combustion and flame. First topic that we are going to cover is flame. What is a flame? The hot bright stream of a burning substance in its gaseous form is called a flame. What is flame? The hot bright stream of burning a substance in its gaseous form. You have to remember that if a substance is burning in its gaseous form, then the hot bright stream that comes is called to be as flame. The substances which vaporize during burning give flames. For example, kerosene oil and molten wax rise through the wick and are referenced during burning and form flames. Now, let's see what is the second topic in our part 2 video. Our second topic is structure of a flame. We are going to study about the structures of a flame. The candle flame has 3 main zones depending on the amount of oxygen it receives. A candle flame has 3 zones: non-luminous zone, luminous zone and dark zone. And these 3 zones differ by the amount of oxygen they receive. We will study about each zone one by one. So, let's start. Before starting about learning of all the zones, first of all, let's see the image which discusses about all the zones. See the outer zone of a candle flame which receives complete oxygen and it also gets complete combustion, is blue in color and is the hottest part. This is known as the non-luminous zone. Whereas the middle zone, which receives partial combustion and some oxygen, which is yellow in color, is moderately hot, and it is called to be as luminous zone of a candle flame. And next, which is the last one, is the innermost zone of unburned wax vapors, which is black in color and is the least hot part of the flame, and it is said to be as the dark zone. Hope you have understood the structure of flame. Now, let us study about each and every zone one by one. First zone is non-luminous zone of a candle flame. It is the outermost zone which appears blue in color. It is the hottest part of the flame. It is the most hot part of the flame. This is the zone of complete combustion because of sufficient supply of oxygen. There is no residue left on an object placed in this zone. Okay, if anything is burned through this zone, then no residue will be left after the combustion. Now, let us go towards the next topic, which is the luminous zone of a candle flame. It is the middle zone which is moderately hot. This is the zone of incomplete combustion due to insufficient supply of oxygen. The carbon particles glow emitting yellow light, which gives color to the flame. It leaves a black soot and other residues on an object placed here. Now, let us see the third zone of a candle flame. What is the third zone of a candle flame? A candle flame has 3 zones, and the third one is the dark zone. Dark zone. It is the innermost least hot zone. It is the innermost zone of a candle flame, and it is the least hot, i.e. the area surrounding the wick. It contains unburnt wax vapor produced by melting of a wax. This is the zone of no combustion, as the wax vapors do not come in contact with the oxygen. Due to lack of oxygen supply, this zone does not receive the process of combustion. Now, let us learn about fuel. We have studied about flame, the 3 zones, it means the structure of a flame, and the third topic that we are going to cover is the fuel in this video. So, what is fuel? Let us know about it. The sources of heat energy for domestic and industrial purposes are mainly wood, charcoal, petrol, kerosene, etc. These substances are called fuels. A good fuel is one which is readily available. It burns easily in air at a moderate rate. It produces a large amount of heat. It does not leave behind any desirable substance. This is always recommended to be a good fuel. Now let us study about idle fuel. The fuel which is cheap, easily available, burns at a moderate rate, easy to transport and store, has high calorific value and does not cause pollution is called idle fuel. Now let us repeat the definition of idle fuel. What is idle fuel? The fuel which is cheap, easily available, burns at a moderate rate, easy to transport and store, and has high calorific value and does not cause pollution is called to be as idle fuel. There is probably no fuel that could be considered as an idle fuel, because every fuel has some advantages as well as some disadvantages. Therefore, we can't consider any of the fuel to be an idle fuel. We should look for a fuel which fulfills most of the requirements for a particular use. Since we can't get an idle fuel, at least we can get a fuel which can complete our most of the requirements. Fuels differ in their cost. Some fuels are cheaper than others. Next topic that we are going to cover in the video is fuel efficiency and calorific value. The efficiency of a fuel is represented in terms of calorific value. The fuel having more calorific value is more efficient. The amount of heat liberated when 1 kg of a fuel is completely burned in sufficient supply of oxygen is called its calorific value. Now let us repeat what is the definition of calorific value. The amount of heat liberated when 1 kg of a fuel is completely burned in a sufficient supply of oxygen is called its calorific value. The calorific value of a fuel is expressed in a unit called kilojoule per kg, kg by kg. Now, here several fuel have been given and also some of their calorific value. We will study this table also. See, cow dung cake, which is a fuel, has calorific value from 6,000 to 8,000. Okay, remember this. Second, we can ask question based on this also after the video. Fuel. Second fuel is the wood. Wood has a calorific value of about 17,000 to 22,000. Third is a coal. A coal has a calorific value of about 25,000 kg per kg till 33,000 kg by kg. Petrol. A petrol has about 45,000 of calorific value, whereas as well as kerosene also have a 45,000 of calorific value. And also methane has 50,000 of calorific value, whereas CNG has 50,000 of calorific value, LPG. LPG has 55,000 of calorific value. The biogas has 35,000 to 40,000 of calorific value. And hydrogen, which has the most calorific value, is 1,50,000. Now, let us go towards the next topic that we are going to cover in this video. That is harmful effects caused by increasing consumption of fuel. The increasing fuel consumption has harmful effects on the environment. Carbon fuels like wood, coal, petroleum release unburned carbon particles. These fine particles are dangerous pollutants causing respiratory diseases such as asthma. Now let us know about the second disadvantages caused by the excessive consumption of fuel. Incomplete combustion of this fuel give carbon monoxide gas. The carbon fuels, when faces incomplete combustion, give carbon monoxide gas. It is a very poisonous gas. It is dangerous to burn coal in a closed room. The carbon monoxide gas produced can kill persons sleeping in that room. Conversion of most fuel releases carbon dioxide in the environment. Increased concentration of carbon dioxide in the air is believed to cause global warming. Burning of coal and diesel releases sulfur dioxide gas. It is an extremely suffocating and corrosive gas. Moreover, petrol engines give off gaseous oxides of nitrogen. Oxides of sulfur and nitrogen dissolve in rainwater and form acids. Such rain is called acid rain. Now, we are going to study about global warming and acid rain. But some images have been given about global warming and also about acid rain. Now, let us study the topic that is the last topic, that is global warming and acid rain. Global warming is the rise in temperature of the atmosphere of the Earth. This results, among other things, in the melting of the polar glaciers, which leads to a rise in the sea level, causing floods in the coastal areas. Low-lying coastal areas may even be permanently submerged underwater. So global warming also have very harsh effects, side effects. Now, global warming and acid rain, we would study some more about it. Burning of coal and diesel releases sulfur dioxide gas. It is an extremely suffocating and corrosive gas. Moreover, petrol engines give off gaseous oxides of nitrogen. Oxides of sulfur and nitrogen dissolve in rainwater and form acid. Such kind of rain is called acid rain. It is very harmful for crops, buildings and so on. Now, whatever concept we have studied, whatever we have learned in this video, we are going to revise it all through some questions. So let's start the section of revision questions. First revision question is that we have to define some given terms. First term that we have to define is acid rain. The rain containing oxides of sulfur and nitrogen released by the burning of fossil fuels like coal, petroleum and diesel, which dissolve with rainwater and form acid, is called an acid rain. Calorific value. The amount of heat liberated when 1 kg of fuel is completely burned in sufficient supply of oxygen is called its calorific value. It is repressed in kg by kg. Next, the third one is the flame. The hot bright stream of burning a substance in its gaseous form is called its flame. Fuel. A fuel is a combustible material that can be used to produce heat at a reasonable cost. Fuel efficiency. The efficiency of a fuel is repressed in terms of calorific value. The fuel having more calorific value is more efficient. Global warming. The rising temperature of the atmosphere of the Earth due to the increasing concentration of CO2 is in the air is called as global warming. What is idle fuel? The idle fuel, the fuel which is cheap, easily available, burns at a moderate rate, easy to transport and store, has high calorific value and does not cause pollution, is called idle fuel. Next question that we are going to study is name the following. You can pause the video and answer all the answer all the replies in the comment box. But let me tell you the answer after this. The first part of the name of the following is the most hot part of the flame is. The most hot part of the flame is the non-luminous zone, which is the outermost zone. Why it is hot? Because it receives the complete supply of oxygen and it is blue in color. Okay. Next, we will go to the next part, that is calorific value is replaced in which unit? Calorific value is replaced in kilojoule by kilogram unit, which is kJ by kg. Next, oxides of which element dissolve in rainwater and form acids? Oxides of sulfur and nitrogen dissolve in rainwater and form acid, and it is called to be acid rain. Full form of CNG. What is the full form of CNG? The full form of CNG is compressed natural gas. Calorific value of hydrogen. See, hydrogen has the most calorific value, about 1,50,000. Now, let us go towards our next question, that is fill in the blanks. You can reply these answers also in the comment box by pausing the video, and then after playing the video, you can see whether your answer is correct or not. First part of fill in the blank says increased concentration of carbon dioxide in the air is believed to cause it. See, when carbon dioxide is increased in the atmosphere, then it always causes global warming. So the answer would also be the global warming. Burning of coal and diesel releases which gas? It releases sulfur dioxide gas. Burning of coal and diesel releases sulfur dioxide gas. Incomplete combustion of carbon fuel gives carbon monoxide gas. Fourth is the calorific value of petrol is 45,000. Yeah, the calorific value of petrol is 45,000. A fuel which is cheap, burns at a moderate rate, produces a large amount of heat and is easy to transport is called to be as idle fuel. Now, let us go towards our next question, that is answer the following questions. First part is which zone of a flame does a goldsmith use for the melting gold and silver, and why? A goldsmith uses the outermost blue zone, which means non-luminous zone of the flame, for melting gold and silver, because in this zone the temperature is the highest, which help in melting their metals easily. Okay, now let us go towards the second part, that is in an experiment 4.5 kg of a fuel was completely burnt. The heat produced was measured to be 1,80,000 kilojoule. Calculate the calorific value of the fuel. Now let's see the answer. The total fuel is 4.5 kg. The total heat produced is 1,80,000 kilojoule. Now, the heat produced by 1 kg of fuel is 1,80,000 kg by 4.5 kg, which is 40,000 kg by kg. So this is the answer. The total heat liberated by 1 kg of fuel is 40,000 kilojoule by kg. Now, let us see the third part. Explain about different zones of a candle flame. We have to explain all three zones of a candle flame. The candle flame has three main zones depending on the amount of oxygen it receives. First zone is the non-luminous zone. It is the outermost zone which appears blue in color. It is the hottest part of the flame. This is a zone of complete combustion because of sufficient supply of oxygen. There is no residue left on an object placed in this zone. Second zone of a candle flame is the luminous zone. It is the middle zone which is moderately hot. This is the zone of incomplete combustion due to insufficient supply of oxygen. The carbon particles glow emitting yellow light which gives color to the flame. It leaves a black soot and other residue on an object placed here. Now let us go to the third zone of a candle flame. The third zone is the dark zone. It is the innermost least hot zone, i.e. the area surrounding surrounding the wick. It contained burnt wax vapor produced by melting of wax. This is the zone of no combustion, as the wax vapor do not come in contact with oxygen. So here guys, we completed our chapter 6 of class 8 science, that is Combustion and Flame, in this video. Hope you liked our video. In the next video, we will complete chapter 7 of class 8 science, that is Conservation of Plants and Animals. It will contain 2 or 3 parts, and we will complete that chapter also very soon. Till that time, if you have not cleared the chapter, watch the video once more. And thanks a lot for watching my video. Please do like and share my video. Also subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to never miss any latest update. You can give any feedback if you have in the comment box, or any confusion or doubt which you have related to the chapter. Thanks a lot for watching guys. Here is Ansh signing up for the day. Bye bye.